They don't know nothing about this. They don't know nothing about this. They don't know nothing about this. They don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing about that. You get what I'm saying? They don't know nothing about that. They don't know a damn thing. They don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing. Keep saying it to an hour. Okay. So. So yeah, they don't know nothing about. They don't know nothing about that. So that being said, Okay, so yeah, they don't know nothing about that. So you know, it's just a whole situation of what the heck are we waiting for? And you know, it's just they don't want me to get it. They don't want me to get it, baby. They don't want me to get it, baby. They don't want me to get it, baby. Like, what are you staring at? What are you talking about? It's the same thing for everybody. Rats. It's just his sauce. They don't want me to get it, baby. They don't want me to get it, baby. They don't want me to get it, babe. They don't want me to get it. It's that simple. They don't want me to get it. They don't want me to get it, get it, get it, get it. It's simple. They don't want me to get it, right? It's simple. They don't want me to get it. You know, they don't want me to get it. It's nothing new. They don't want no one to get it, so why would they want me to get it? Because it'll make it easier for you to get it? No, it won't. They don't want me to get it. They don't want me to goddamn. They don't want me to goddamn. They don't want me to goddamn. You know, that's all I need to say. They don't want me to get it. They don't want me to get it. They don't want me to get it, get it, get it, get it. You know, because the main thing is this. Everybody has emotions. And, you know, to make me say you don't want me to get it is to try to kill me. It's I don't try to express myself. I don't try to put myself in a position that people should care about me not trying to express myself. You get what I'm saying? So when I get a raise, it's supposed to be a quiet raise. If I get a, you get what I'm saying? So like I was saying in my other videos, where I was like, what are you, gay? And they be like, what the? But it's obvious. I don't put myself in a position to express my emotions. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, I guess people just notice I'm always trying to get out of a situation. But I'm trying to get out of conversations with people. I'm not trying to find an alibi to do something that's against the Constitution. So, you know, to say they don't want me to get it, you know what I'm saying, is to hate me for being able to get it. It's not just we're both being competitive and you know, it's really, you know, it's really just working. You know what I'm saying? And the stage comes to me from them not wanting me to get it. So now the consistency of not falling off stage, you know what I'm saying, is popularity. So people be like, no one's gonna remember you. And they be like, wait, that's not all. They would be going, want to keep going. Boy, you done took your ass to the cliff and said, save me too if I fall off, but I want to talk shit. No, I need both my hands. It'd be the weirdest thing to me when people be like, no one's gonna remember you. And it'd be a whole, like I said in my last video, about threatening not to say something. That's what I'm talking about. Like, you don't have, you know, I follow the Constitution. I'm a entrepreneur detective. It don't have to be it don't have to be a powerful threat. It's the principles of that's not how communication goes. You know what I'm saying? and people still try to go with it, saying that they done scooped out the plug. You know what I'm saying? They done took some sauce away from the plug to keep doing it. And it's just like, but do you know what you took? You know what I'm saying? And people would just keep doing that, and then saying, well, my bad, but let's, no, we can't, we gotta start where you start. If this person said, may I have something, thank you, and you go up to the person and go, may I have something, thank you, you did not say it like how that person said it. You're not on the same manners as that person. But people will say, I said may I, just like they did. And then they keep tallying. They're not more polite than that person. No argument, I'm not more polite. Well, that's another tally. That if you're saying you're just like, if you're coming out your mouth to say you're just like that person, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like the world as kids know who to look up to from this is a social media era, but kids already knew, you feel me? But it was already when it was a TV era and before TV, rock star era, where people would say, just use it as like, you know, people would read the news, like newspapers, and try to figure out information out on the world. So to be in a situation where we're not, you know, it's not respected to get a raise in silence is amazing to me. Because, you know, I've never had a job where someone didn't say, you're a great worker. Every job told me every job I've had, it's complimented me. For not even just, you're a great worker. Like, if dead bodies wasn't piling up, I would tell you maybe you should get into ownership. But that's the other way to tell somebody maybe you should get into ownership. Every job, I need you for critical thinking. Every job I've had has told me I'm a great worker. Has put me in multiple situations past and said that, you know, because everybody knew it. Before my first job, I knew there's two ways. They would come up to you and tell you maybe you should get into ownership. And then there's going to be people going to peak off on wanting to shut you down. Like, ha, it was a trap to tell you to get a raise. And then, you know, the over peak of that is over my dead body, literally. You know what I'm saying? So there's always someone recommending you. Then there's the recommended or just given the job because they think you deserve it. And then there's the and then there's the and then there's the what's the word? And then it's the like I said, over my dead body, literally. In every job I've had, because they knew, you know, me getting the job ain't no sabotage me that's gonna make me more money over my dead body. So I've always had the bond, not the title, with all my jobs. So, you know, go next to my first job, from my first commercial job to my you feel me? From banking with Las Vegas, but needed a commercial job to confirm it. To first commercial job confirming, second, third, all the way to my last people's like, what, I don't get, what is he doing? Y'all keep saying over y'all dead bodies, and he's a one-man army. Like, no one's going, damn, that was fucked up. Let's protect you. Let's, bonfire around you, and we'll see what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? People might agree, and then weeks later, it's over my dead body. And it's just like, and then I'm just like, I'm just gonna be the great worker y'all said I am and complimented me. And what else you gonna do? Be the great worker and help the next person stay off their feet, right? Can those people raise their hands and make them get their compliment from me being the totem pole of a compliment? Or you think you slick, someone's gonna give you a raise? Where are the feds at? Over our dead bodies too. I just had to make sure, because it's just like, I know, you know what I'm saying? I cuss somebody out, they talking about something, well, why'd you cuss them out? And I'll be like, I'll tell the whole story. I got slapped, I got I got pushed, Well, what'd you do? Nothing. Oh, he was prepared not to do nothing. I didn't do nothing. We just agreed. You was prepared not to do nothing. So, then I'm just hoping people like no, because if we got them watch other people prepared to, you gonna have an argument over my dead bodies, and it's like, so where am I human at, huh? Because that don't make sense. You can't go. Because if I did something, right, I will be the one wrong. So that's what I'm saying. I always had the bond over the title. Because, you can only do that with, that don't make sense. You get what I'm saying? So I've always been like this. I've always had the bond over the title, and then, people be like, well, we still got the titles. What does he think he gonna do with the bonds? He think he's the coolest because he has the bond? I never said I had the bond. You think you smooth? That's a cult. That's a sorority. That's a swag. You trying to be cocky. You a jock. I never said I had the bond. Exactly. No, go back to it. People ain't gonna remember you when you leave and shit like that. Oh, we was just saying that. Oh my God. So okay, from from the first, like I said, from Las Vegas, Never Sleep City, to the stamping it with going to jobs, and jobs trying to look up who this kid is that wants to work hard. Are they certain known, and like, and then it goes to Never Sleep City. As you feel me? How I got my start, because they didn't want to say something else. As I try to bring up, I guess the Never Sleep City, and they said don't call it. I guess you're right by saying that. And like I said, yeah, every job be like goes, okay, this is cool, that's nice, that's fine. You're great at this, you're great at that. And you know, yeah, just every job does tells me, you wouldn't believe the work I had before you came here. You wouldn't believe the commotion, like the way people wasn't working together before you came here. You wouldn't believe it so much, as that's just, you know, a phrase. I'm act like it didn't exist. Every job. So, you know, I get a job, I go to an interview, unless you know, and they're just like, so what was you doing working with that person that had y'all, y'all, so what do you want out of this company? So I just had to just throw that out there, Just throw that out there. Throw that out there. So, it's another day of attitudes. Because why couldn't it be me? And I'm just like, well, maybe because you won't go on with your life. You ever thought if you go on with your life, you won't be the kid, you won't bother people, and it could be you? Or, because I'm hearing it now, like, what about, I'm just like, so, I'm just, trying to get to the point where the understanding of me trying to go on with my life gets me paid. But people are saying, no, it's a surprise. I said, it's not really a surprise. I know we're ruining it for you. I said, well, that's not really a surprise. And I'm just, in the world, stuck hearing about, right now I'm in the world and people's like, this need to be done, that need to be done. And I'm like, well, who's going to do it? Because, if I can, we all know that's what it's main, you know what I'm saying? I would do it. You know what I'm saying? I would get it done. I would, no hassle. You feel me? I don't have nobody that wants to drive me somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nobody that wants to make sure there's food on my table. I don't have nobody that wants to give me credit for being always putting food on my table. I'm not in a dilemma where I'm being lazy. You get what I'm saying? I'm being bloated, lazy, and I'm like, man, these people were rude to me. We just know they was rude. I never said they was rude to me. So like, whatever, a regular fat person would say they're rude. And it's just like, keep that to yourself. No. Well, you're just weird for worrying about somebody that got tough skin. And then I get in a, like I said, commotion. And after these jobs and compliment and call me great, and be like, well, you don't want to compliment for your tough skin, so I'm just going to talk about you being a great worker, and, I can see you doing this and that, and then out of nowhere, I'm combated with people saying I'm calling them rude, and I'm like, when did I care? Oh, so I am rude. What? The shoe fits. Oh. Oh, it's rude. And it's rude. Oh my God. Okay, so the situation is, no, fuck that. You need a job, don't you? I'ma show you rude. What you squinting for? You me mugging me? No, oh, you're a comedian. And I'm the main ward. Hey, you, what that mean? Nothing. What you want to do? I want to work. You need a job. See? Look at you. You're nice because you need a... I'm not rude because I want to work together. Because you need a job. Could I be rude and keep... No! And I can't be nice. I'm thinking not. As long as we know ain't no motherfucking redo on my motherfucking side, okay? As long as we know I'm just a secret shopper. It's not no motherfucking redo on my side. Niggas have egos, and it's been that way since single digits. So, that being said, you know, like, thank you, toilet. So I just want people to know, like, I am not a standstill person. You know what I'm saying? I am a person that loves to work hard, a person that loves to take weight off somebody, a person that will make you look good. You know what I'm saying? As we belong together, babe. So, you know, I've been told places, like, I've been always, I tell places all the time, I tell every job, I don't want to be a hassle. I told them, saying the last job, I told them I don't want to be a hassle. And they be like, oh my gosh, he won there. So did I win? No. You don't want to give me, nah, think about it. You'll think about it. Okay. What does that mean? What is up with this charades talking game we playing? Like, what's up with this cadence game we playing, goddamn? I'm just trying to go home and live my life. You get what I'm saying? As long as people can't say I didn't give my all, even when my life was in jeopardy, because I knew how to get out the situation and help people still, I'm fine. I just don't have time for this child game of be politer the next game, even though you was the politest. You think that's an accolade that every day you leaving work as the politest? No, not as a role model, just... So yeah, so what I'm trying to stamp is scouts don't look for manners. That was a lie. So I guess it's the overlay of, when people be like, when they was talking about stars wearing baggy clothes or dressed a certain way, but you knew that's just how they dressed. They still had manners, I guess this is the equation from that. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't know. I ain't nobody ever say I talk back until my 20s. And I'm like, how old are you? Like, you've been taught. So, where are those? Yeah. No, you can't. I can have a conversation. Oh my gosh. And I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. I just told my sister, I said, listen. Talking about, you don't know. I know you didn't walk in class. And the teacher then went, all right, nobody asked me help. And didn't roll their eyes at you for being happy to tell the whole class that. How the fuck is a 18-year-old that college taught the motherfucking atmosphere doing this in a dorm isn't stalking that student to his room? A college now. I said, she said, no, I'm an alumni. I don't give a fuck what you say. How the hell did I go to class just smiling with my papers, happen to deal with people saying they fucked up my life, but they don't want to be on the news for it? And they don't want to give me the, just do better next time, because they know I am. Because I didn't blame nobody. And like I said, I like welcome home or some shit. And I'm just smiling, the teacher's trying to get the whole overlay. Know that I'm not going to teach you outside. And I'm just like, but I've always wanted. You ain't never had a college teacher roll their eyes because you went what I always wanted. I wasn't even sports. They just saw my background was all the way fucked up. And I'm just happy that I can make personal space out of it. But they still want to survey. No, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Well, I'm going back to my goddamn dorm, and my roommates is happy it's me. Because what? They got inspiration. Now listen, I don't care. Inspire people to want to pass college. The fuck talking about something. What about you? What about? I said, well, you're not younger than me. You would have thought I was the oldest going, and you get to enjoy college. same shit. So now we got this goddamn we got these leagues jealous because I troubleshooted dorms. What is going on? So, I guess they thought I didn't have a wide example like that. I do this entrepreneur points on a thou wow. Well, what do you think you're gonna get out of it? Over my dead body. So the situation is people are waiting for me to come out my mouth and tell them news. And I'm like, it's news. You don't look up the news? Yeah. You don't want to talk about it? Not with you. Why? Why? Why not? Huh? Because not with you. So, that being said, I just want people to know I, you know, I just want to, I just want my clean slate. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about a redo. I'm not talking about a redo of a clean slate. I'm not talking about a goddamn. I'm not telling nobody to forget what I said. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling nobody to be immature. I'm asking for maturity. I'm not telling someone to be old. You feel me? I'm not telling someone to be the bigger person past being the bigger person. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling people, let's be mature. And give me my clean slate. Oh my god, that shit hurts my head so much. It has to be itchy. I'm not telling, you know what I'm saying? I'm not telling nobody to treat me different than others. People are saying, you're not supposed to be treated like a regular person. If you get treated like a regular person, that's treating you different than others. I'm like, that is an extraordinary compliment. That is an extraordinary anticipation and compliment given to me. Because I don't know what you guys are talking about. So, I'm just in the world hearing on the news or hearing in the atmosphere or seeing jobs not be that great in personality and don't want to pick me up because why you want to hit the silent recommendation compliment. What silent recommendation? You don't know? No. People don't want to talk the news. Not with me. And, it's just crazy to me to be this age. And, when I didn't get to meet Mike Vick, and I had a forum on, you get what I'm saying? I was like, okay, the world don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because in the end, that. We just keep it silent. But in the end, right? In the end, other than the recon, as Brian Hoare would say, do some recon. I'm saying been in Las Vegas, but it's okay. The ghost never sleeps. So, just the multiple stories. And, when a kid goes through terror and they're like, that kid is not really happy. He just doesn't want to be taken away from the lifestyle he's living and etc. They give a Nobel Peace Prize type to you get what I'm saying? Like, this kid in the city or no, always goes outside and makes sure the rocks is not in the streets, and they just say certain stuff that they knew the atmosphere was echoing, and then he started talking about it, and he was like, no, that's real, kid. You know what I'm saying? All he wanted to do that's not why. But okay, yeah, so it's just 2 decades later, you know what I'm saying? Or less, right? 2 decades later, in some shit, cause I really just prioritize the way just to stay and just get it. I don't really give a fuck, or don't give a damn, you wanna listen. Don't waste my time. I just want my hand on you to be good. But if you try anything, you already know what they gonna let me see. They don't really fuck when they don't know how I keep it just rated at Z. We gon' I mean, what I just when I speak, you can just see how it cause authority without me trying to. No matter how I just say it, really just politely, they gon' keep on with all that us. They just know. So it's just a simple. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Just a simple. Just a simple radio station of music. Thank you. That game was so fire because of that. Cause we known for going, oh no. You know what I'm saying? When a kid doesn't get taken. That's beside the point, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so if I wanted it to be a secret. And now I'm talking about it. So yeah, I enjoy my life. Every part of my life. No kid can say they did what I done. You know what I'm saying? No kid can say they knew, you feel me, parenthood like me. I'm not gonna try every kid, but you know what I'm saying? No kid, you know what I mean? No kid wanted to, grow in that fertility, you know what I'm saying? Of momentum. And it really showed. It really showed when there was peaks of people that was jealous of that momentum, but inspired at the same time, because it was just like, what are we inspired by? So I'm just glad, to be this infamous, you know what I'm saying? I feel very I can't think of the word, but when you evasive. And it was on NFL TV. So, and so like I said about my little cousins too. Boy, I wanted to cry. Why I wanted to cry is because I never asked for credit. And they was just born in. But what would the world be if they gave you credit? And I just wanted to be goddamn. just to be a fool, like, y'all not supposed to know that stuff. Just be a gentleman, but I wanted to troubleshoot that, but as you see, it got taken out of context. So that didn't get troubleshooted. But at least I got my evasive skill, cause that's what I was gonna do, troubleshoot more evasiveness. And like I said, it's just stuff that kids younger than me say would I get you know what I'm saying? Because in the end, maybe the parents didn't know they was glowing, right? Maybe the parents didn't know either. They maybe they was too busy working. They didn't know they was glowing. Who has their backs? And then the next parent, and then the parents before them kind of noticed it, but they saw they was working, and then so kids being born trying to meet up, like, so I can be like that, and the parents didn't mean to be like, it's hard work, because that's when they got the accomplishment, so they didn't want it to make it seem like some easy giving or give up or some shit. But because in the end, what I'm talking about is where I put the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? As we be seen in the video. I didn't say nothing. But I also explained. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Capricorn. People don't care about me. And that's a zodiac stain. Man Ward. The bullet catching Capricorn. And it's just so other Capricorns have a voice. Well, Capricorns would have knew they would have had to be on, and they still, and they can enjoy their hills. So it's just like, I guess people don't expect, or you never take things for granted, and so it's just it's a prestigious way in itself, but all I'm trying to do is explain. I'm just floating. Just watch the video talking about ghosts, you know what I'm saying? Like I said before I watched the video, so just leave it on that so I can have that momentum. And what it I guess from outside looking in. I mean outside looking in, but inside looking out. I don't know when somebody's lying because I am a rarity, but it's just like, we're admitting I'm a rarity, for lack of better other words. So that right there needs its own, you know, stat sheet or, you know, brochure, blueprints how to handle, not treat him because like this because he's a rarity or he thinks he's a rarity, right? As I sound like something from the energy, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, in the end, if someone told me I wouldn't be working out right now, if someone told me they was gonna stop me from weighing 200 pounds at 28, I wouldn't believe them. Why? Because people say everybody gets treated alike. So I never wanted to throw that out there. But, you know, if I wasn't gonna weigh 200 pounds, I was gonna, you know, I thought, like I said about going to college and teachers anticipating me coming in the next day and not telling students to leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? So let's leave it at that. So, cause somebody needs an alibi. Because, you know, I was just doing it in high school because I thought it would, you know, it'll be on the underground news for why I can go to any college. And then the game kept being played with the bullet catcher. But it's paid off, so that, you know, like I said about over my dead body, economics, consistency. So I said rarity. It's not hard to know who I am. It's not hard to know what you expect. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess like I was saying in my video, right, about leave it as the alias Mafia, because obviously from the beginning rating of, you know, that false, you know, so excuse me. So, yes, I did. Okay, so that being said, you know, it's far from the whole. I just want to give a moment of silence so we can get the whole situation that just happened. So, the situation is, people call my floor, the ceiling, to a no ceiling. That's the best way to say it. Yeah. When people see you have a no ceiling, they're trying to find a way to call the floor the ceiling. And, So, in the end, when you don't, when you have AP classes, um, you can get into colleges with a lower GPA because you passed a college class. Yeah, passed a college class. So, and I'm not, and mine was, I think I was, I got my eye damaged and it fucked up. And the teachers my freshman year didn't care because you're just trying to say you don't want popularity, alibi. And, people know how low a failing grade takes your grade. So I really had high grades. I just, as a bullet catcher. So I was a popular bullet catcher. Teachers couldn't stand it because every teacher loved me. And, like this is where I talk about with, as a kid not meeting my Vic, you feel me? To me that would have been simple math, but I already got a video where you just don't wanna, you're not gonna care about your life. And you're the bullet catcher. You know what I'm saying? I was like, so you're telling me they set me up to, I was like, oh my God. And now you're saying, I don't, because if I'm gone, who's gonna? So, it's just me at my finest. I still, I didn't, was nowhere close to 2 point. It was people got in college with 2.4 without AP calculus. And so, it wasn't, it was more about the opening to try. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't sign myself up for the college I went to. So I had the opening to try, and I guess the jealousy that the same way I was raved about before going to other schools because of my older sisters. I was gonna go to that school, and like I said, got signed up for another school because I would have hardship that school. I would have been like, my sisters go to this school. I would have made it known that all I have really is my sisters, and I like to be that, you feel me, young older person, you know what I'm saying, young guardian. So I would have hardship told him, well, but because I was told to what's the name, so I would have, because it was really, are you gonna stay? And I was like, yeah. So it was nothing to that. I just made myself a regimen to start going to the gym and then go to, you feel me? It was in the air. You know what I'm saying? Like I said about going to this different college, knowing when to move. It was in the air to know when to move. You get what I'm saying? Now it's just a whole bunch of try me or something. So yeah, so it's just that whole situation of understanding Well, it's been consistency ongoing, and I finally got back on my own since 19. Oh, I guess when I say 18, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna count it. But 19, and yeah, I was already going to be able to pay for the loans if I had to take loans out. So, it, I was already mafia stamp. I just didn't want to use that, mafia one up until, it got bad like this. So you get what I'm saying? Now that it's motherfucking bad like this,
you know.